Hello and welcome to the channel once again, Cali Legends Media. Before I begin, I want to say condolences to Joshua's family from the homie hangout and from Joshua Reacts. Okay, as you probably know by now, he left us this morning and went on to the next phase of life or his existence somewhere other than here on earth with us in this dimension, my beliefs. Anyways, condolences to his family, especially his kids, his mom. Okay, this dude really loved his kids. I'm sure it's been made known and been made clear by all the channels that have paid their respects through YouTube. Okay, and it was obvious, he'd have him sometimes doing lives with him, with his daughter and stuff, and everything. My kids this, my kids that. I got to know Joshua in a personal level. When he got out of the hospital for that surgery he had on his back, he was looking for a chair that he could sit down comfortably and wouldn't suffer too much because he had a lot of pain going on. So I told him I had the exact same operation as he did. In fact, they were identical procedures. Okay, so I shot him my phone number. We got in touch. We talked about different pieces of equipment that would help him, not just to sit down on the daily, but for the restroom, the shower, everything, because it's sometimes that surgery is not as successful as it is for everybody, and Joshua was going through it. Besides that, he had other medical issues similar to mine. So basically, a lot of what we talked about was mostly that and just little struggles he was having, and we'd give each other advice. He knew I had kids and had been through several relationships, and we talk about them casually. We never got deep, but more or less reading between the lines, we got at each other back and forth concerning those issues, right? But never in my life did I have the slightest inkling that this guy would lose his life the way he did. Okay, caught me totally off guard, and I always talk about making decisions, and it was his decision, to go this route, and he took it. Josh has been through a lot, through all the time he spent in prison and what you go through in there, just dealing with life, dealing with his physical well-being, his mental well-being. Life was hard on him, and I think he handled it pretty well. He used to have his segments on mental health, and he helped a lot of people get through a lot of things. And I wish I could have talked to him regarding whatever he was going through, but I wasn't privy to that. We weren't friends like that. We were acquaintances through YouTube, kind of a working relationship, but nevertheless respectable and friendly. Okay, I really enjoyed watching his videos. I liked his get down. I trusted what he said when he would pull out receipts about different things and interpret them. I trusted what he would say, although sometimes it'd be over my head and I just, he'd lose me. Dude was deep. He had got out, went to college, got his degree. He was working in the courts, helping people free themselves, and kind of argue the point whether or not the person's gang related just because of a certain tattoo and acquaintances or whatever the case. Josh knew his way around the court and was able to help a lot of these guys get out, or at least get the gang charges dropped. And he liked that. He liked helping people, man. Like his motto, help the homies move in excellence. I hope you don't mind, but I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna own that, and you're gonna hear it often. And I hope when you do, you remember Joshua, Josh from Homie Hangout, and just a way to keep his memory alive. And you know what, that's what we should be doing, is help the homies move in excellence. When we talk to them, when we have conversations with them, encouraging them to go to work, go to school, get training, not go to prison or jail, or take chances that could end up in jail for life, and that's all part of helping a homie move in excellence, and so I'm going to go ahead and adopt that in the name of Josh. Once again, I want to send my condolences to the family. It's a huge loss, a terrible thing. I'm really sorry to hear about it and experience it. Yeah, I'm gonna miss the dude. I'm gonna miss his videos. I'm gonna miss listening to his get down and his laughs, his jokes, he was an all right guy. You know what I mean? Out of everybody on YouTube, I kind of gravitated towards him, and he used to he was a subscriber on my channel also. Mostly always left a comment, and when he didn't, for a couple of videos, he would want to explain. I told him, you don't have to explain, it's cool. But on one of his comments, he mentioned that he trips out on my channel because he likes to hear things about Maravilla. It's like he doesn't know anything about down here. So when I tell a story or something, like, he trips out because he doesn't know how it is over here. Just like Texas prison stories, he would be intrigued with talking about Texas to that dude because he had never been to Texas and he wondered how it was over there and stuff, So yeah, that was pretty much, I guess, what attracted him to my channel. And yeah, I'll miss his advice and his comments. They were always edifying. No nonsense. And yeah, he'll be greatly missed. Thank you for watching this video. I want to say one more thing before closing. It's a shame, and shame on these two YouTubers, man, that always team up together and have their lives together and all that, and all the stuff that they brought up, stuff that, they're always saying, oh, that isn't for YouTube, that don't belong on YouTube. They took a lot upon their shoulders to come out and just spill the beans on a bunch of stuff that nobody else is talking about, and really nobody else cares. Why? Because the point of speaking to Josh today is to tell him goodbye, to rest in peace, and to go easy, in his new journey. Not bringing up stuff, that was considered personal when he was alive. And they should have respected that after he's gone. Regardless what he said, maybe he said it in jest or whatever, but that was nobody's business, but it was an attack on that other idiot, Renegade Media, so they found an opportunity to shoot at dude, and they used Josh's undoing to bring it out and speak about that. And they also put out what happened to the guy, gave a little bit of too much detail. Like, nobody needs to know none of that, just that he's gone, he's no longer with us, and may he rest in peace. And that's what I came here to say. So thanks for watching. God bless you. God bless your families. Tomorrow's not promised. You might think you're going to see somebody tomorrow or the next day. and just like that, they're gone. Okay, so like Dubs always says, man, tell the people that you love them while you can. You know, don't wait to attend their services and stuff. Right now that they're alive is the time to visit them, the time to spend time with them, the time to speak with them and see if they're okay, you know, if they need anything, you know, not flowers on their grave or a handful of dirt on their coffin, you know, but how are they doing up here, right here in the heart, you know? Anyways, people, just keep that in mind. God bless you, and thank you for watching. I hope to see you on the next video. Rest in peace, Josh.